Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Brown Dust 2 video. So guess what? We have a new collaboration video PV alongside with upcoming character Yumi, the last character for the SENRAN KAGURA collab, if you guys are not aware. So there's a patch notes out right now and also there's a new PV. So first we check it out together and then I'll give you guys my thoughts on her. Alright, so here is going to be the PV if you guys haven't seen it already. Alright, freeze. So if you guys are not aware what she does, you can clearly tell right here, she is focused on doing damage in a DOT and also a straight line, right? So there's a lot of other characters that can sort of do that, which is going to be a little bit unfortunate, similar to her element. For example, Sherazade, right? She is going to be a water type if you guys are not aware. So we're going to have the water season going on. Alright, so her skill is something that we can already see. Dancing Snowflake. Very interesting name, no? Dancing Snowflake Yumi. Yeah, I thought that's pretty cool, right? Okay, so here's the truth about her L2D or whatever that is. I feel like it's okay, alright, it's not too bad. So we're gonna have a new event altogether, alright? Make sure you guys do the Fin Hunter, alright? So I see a lot of people didn't really know about the Fin Hunter quest. It's something that you gotta do to be able to farm the bingo thing, the bingo coins, right? We have a growth event, okay? That thing is back alongside with this as well, alright? Akatsuki is gonna give you bonuses right there. Okay. Alright, so again, that's pretty much it, the part 2 of the collaboration for SENRAN KAGURA New Link. So let's talk about it in the game and give you guys my thoughts about how strong is she, right? So let me scroll down first. As you can see, the field quest guide, remember to do this. Do not forget, very important. And we're also gonna enter the season of water. Alright, so water is gonna get the bonuses right there. As you can see, this is going to be Hikage, Yozakura, Yomi, and Yumi. So costumes that will be receiving the bonuses will be there. Oh yeah, guild rate is coming as well. Apparently there's some changes as well, so they'll be introducing that. The contribution of each guild member will be consistently displayed, allowing everyone to see participation records and contribution levels. So I've been trying to recruit for my guild, and now, because like right now there's no way for you to see who can you kick, right? Because you either want to kick the inactive, but right now nobody is safe. Alright, we're gonna be kicking the lazy bums out of the guild and we'll be recruiting the hardworking one. If you guys are hardworking and you love the game like I do, hey, welcome to join. Let's see, boss battle, score acquisition method improvement. Okay, that's going to be later. Each day during 4 to 7s. Okay, so that's going to be that. And you can see this one is like improved a little bit. The clear score is multiplied by 4. Very cool. Clear reward is also multiplied by 4. Very cool. And you can see previous and new. We are going to have the score requirements seems to be reduced, right? So that means you're going to get, before that was 100,000, but now it's 90,000. So the score achievement, right? Okay, so I think that's going to be good. That means the guild rate content is going to be easier. Now let's talk about Yumi. Alright, not to be confused with Yomi. So she is going to be the last member for the SENRAN KAGURA New Link collaboration. And what can she do, right? Her multiplier will be as follows. If you get her up to +1, she's going to be a 4 SP. Now, she's a character that hits in a straight line and does DOT. Very cool. I believe she's the first water type DOT character. Now, if you go to the game and you look at it right now, in terms of the companion, alright, let me jump into companion and we're gonna filter it by water. Boom. So these are the options that we have, right? So we got Sherazade, Rafina, we got Sylvia right there, and then Roxy, I guess, if you guys did play during the previous collaboration, right? And the rest, I guess Morpia is the most recent one, right? So Morpia is quite unique actually. She's unique in the sense of, you know, she summons characters. I would say like she's actually very different in that sense. So let's talk about where does Yumi stand, or where does she compare. I don't know why she's called Dancing Snowflake, right? But she's going to attack the enemy 5 times. Each attack deals magic damage based on 90% of your magic attack. Each attack applies a 1 stack of DOT on the enemy that deals magic damage based on 20%. Alright, this can stack up to 99 times. So here is the truth, right? She is going to be one of the few characters that can do this unique stuff, and you can see it goes up even more. The SP also reduced by 3, but by 1, and then it becomes 3 SP, right? So increased range expand to 4 squares, straight line, very very cool, similar to Michaela, I guess. I do think that if you are trying to like recruit like a straight line character, she could be good. But if you calculate the multiplier of how much she can do, right, yeah, you can easily calculate this. So let's bring this up. So since she attacks 5 times, alright, and she's you can see 90%, and then this is like 120. So basically it's 120 multiplied by 5. Now, if you look at the description right here, this will be her attack, and this will be her DOT, right? So since she has this particular one, each attack applies 1 stack of DOT, and she attacked the enemy 5 times, so that means multiply by 5, 20 by, you know, so this is what you get. So here's the truth. 700% is decent, alright, but it's not exactly insane. So I think it's still one of the better few characters, right? If we compare her directly with Sherazade, again, if you look at one of the Sherazade costume, which is, I believe, the default one, which is this one, right? So this particular one, alright, if we look at the max, it's only 225, and then you hit 3 times, right? It's still more, right? 225% you hit this is like about 600+%. So it's quite similar to this default costume, especially if you have this max as well. And also Sherazade's one can be used to remove the target's buff, can remove taunt and stuff. Obviously there's that as an advantage. So there's always going to be that into consideration. Now, she's not going to power creep any of the other water type characters that we have, which in my humble opinion is a good thing. Alright, I know some people are like, okay, they want this character to be so broken or so OP, but it's a collab character, right? Like if you miss out on it, new players that come later might not be able to, you know, obtain them anymore. So ideally there's that to be considered, right? So I do think that there's a good for them not to make her overly strong, I guess, in a way, right? And you know, whether you want to skip her or not, I feel like that's going to be fair point depending on who you have in terms of the water type DPS, right? If you guys don't have Sherazade build, if you miss out on Roxy is actually really good, actually, now that I think of it, right? But the rest are pretty much Sylvia is going to be the only physical base, right? Because everyone else seems to be right now competing against the magical with each other. We've got Morpia, we got Roxy, we got Sherazade, and yeah, I guess Sylvia and Rafina somewhat. Rafina is more like a amplifier, debuffer kind of character. So there's that, right? It feels like there's less need of her because she seems to be the 4th one, right? So we got Morpia, Roxy, Sherazade, and then she's going to be the 4th magic DPS character. I feel like if they make her physical, it would have been better, actually. I think she would fit better, but you know what? Because she's magic based, there is always those other competition, and I feel like Sherazade is actually stronger because she has multiple different costumes, and you can adjust her flexibility based on the enemy, right? So therefore, like, you can hit certain different tile range. Sherazade also has one particular costume that hits at a 3x3 tile as well. So there's that into consideration, right? I think it's this one. You can see this particular one, right? So 3x3, and then we have this one that hits this way, we have this one that hits this way, with this one that hits in the straight line. So it's just so flexible, man. It's like so flexible. You got 4 costumes. I feel like I get it, right? It's a collab character, but she also is going to have her UR weapon that, you know, potentially if you get her for free or get the weapon for free, this is going to have the ability to modify into crit damage %. So that part is not too bad. So right here you can see, again, some of these are not going to be added to the Powder of Hope shop except for Demon's Daughter Seer, and that's pretty much it, right? In terms of Powder of Hope, we will be getting the Labyrinth Gatekeeper Nebri, Medical Club Therese, Admiral Sylvia, and Killer Doll Leclis. I highly recommend the Medical Club Therese, man. She's going to be very, very strong for sure. As for the rest of this one is still in the Mirror War shop. Oh, the golden thread is going to be Piercing Magic Bow Elena. Okay, I think that's going to be pretty good, right? I think Elena is going to be a good one. So overall, I don't think Yumi is that impressive actually. I feel like if you're pulling for her, you're specifically pulling for her collab value. I don't think what she provides is going to be like insane. But I don't think she's bad either, right? DOT is still kind of cool. If you guys did play the previous Fiend Hunter boss, you do need DOT from time to time, right? What was the boss again? I'm trying to remember. The boss that we need to use. I was using Leatrice, right? Yeah, my memory is so foggy. But they might introduce those kind of mechanics back in the future. But if that happens, most likely they're also going to like introduce one more character that can do DOT as well, right? But if you're looking for a water DOT character specifically, there we go. We have Yumi right there. So yeah, I think that's going to be pretty much it for this particular video. Let me know what you guys think. As always, subscribe, give this video a like, and I will do the viewer pools when the time comes. Alright, for now, let's just do the daily free pools and see if we got anything good. We got Wiggle. Can I get the weapon for free? No. Can I get Hikage for free? No, alright. GG then. Alright, that's gonna be it. Take care then. See you guys again soon. Bye bye.